Hello there, this is Nelson giving you another update on the HappyGo fishing game. Let's jump straight into it. I went to a game developers meetup recently and I had the courage there to show my game to some of the other developers there. And I was surprised because I put the game in front of the other people and they weren't able to play the game. They didn't know how to cast the rod, they didn't know that they needed to wait for the exclamation mark in order to catch a fish. And it baffled me, not in a bad way, but because I thought these things were obvious, and they were, but they were only obvious to me. And it just made me realize how little I've been showing people this game and how scared I am or fearful I am to put my stuff out into the world. One of the goals that I have this week then is to put my game more in front of people, which means making more videos when necessary, when I have things to show, and kind of trying to get over this fear that what I'm making isn't good enough, and yeah, it's not perfect, but when will it ever be perfect, right? So that's my thing for this week. As for the game itself, I've responded to this concern that people can't play the game by putting in a tutorial that you've just seen on the screen. I'm not going to put everyone through this starting screen when they enter the game, but it's there. There's a tutorial in the form of text. People can read it, people can easily test it in this little pond that I've got here. And the fishing's the same, except with a bit more animation. You put your rod in the water, you put your hook in the water, and then you wait for the fish, and then wait for the exclamation mark, and then catch the fish. Well, let me get this one before I move on. Right, let's head on back into town, where I want to show you the obstacles that I've built into the game. These are the trees here. They and the well, and also the bush here. These are kind of like NPCs where you won't be able to walk through them. I mean, that makes no sense. But you won't be able to walk through them, and some of these are forageable, which means you can tap onto them, like this tree here. And you can see that we've scored ourselves a small bait. There we go again. And if we do it again, well, there's nothing there to be had. So that's kind of another mechanic that I want to build into the game. As the player explores the game, I want them to be able to interact with the world and not just have like a static world around them. Alright, the last thing I want to show you is the updated fish encyclopedia, where before there was a red question mark wherever there was a fish that wasn't catched. Now I've just put a silhouette there, and to me anyway, this makes the game so much more engaging because I can see what I don't have in my collection, and as a completionist that wants to have 100% completion, I see all of these dark fishes in the water, in the encyclopedia at least, all of these tiles that are unfilled, and I just want to fill them. So, it's a very short update. I haven't had so much time to work on the game in the last few weeks, but nonetheless, I wanted to put something out there. It is the global game jam tomorrow, and I also won't be able to have so much time to work on the game as well, but what I will be doing is bringing the game around with me and showing people the game that is between developing a game of my own. To be honest, I haven't done a global game jam before, so I have no idea what to expect. It's gonna be an exciting time, that's all I know for sure. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it in any case. I'll probably make another video afterwards to kind of just document my experience and probably give out a few tips on what to expect for those who haven't done it yet themselves. Anyhow, this is HappyGo Fishing, as it is, and I always look forward to your feedback. If you have any comments, if you have any cool ideas that you'd like to see in this game, I'd like to know about them, and I'd like to be able to put them in the game as well. So let me know. write in the comments below or send me a message. Love to hear from you. Until next time, see ya.